Alright, welcome back to Part-Time Gamer. This is our second episode of our Dragon Age Inquisition playthrough. So on the first episode, there was a big explosion, and then we got chased by spiders, and then we tried to touch a glowing woman, and then all of a sudden we were captured by Cassandra and Liliana, and we have this glowing power in our hand that allows us to close these breaches. And at this point, we just learned how to close them, and I have also learned how to stab people in the back, how to turn stealthy, and also that Varric is a really cool companion to have around because he's hilarious. Alright, so we just closed our first breach, and now we're going to go ahead into this area. Okay, so we have supply cache. We can refill our potions there. I didn't really think. Oh yeah, and I leveled up. I got a new ability. Pretty cool. Okay, so let's get some loot. Ooh, I have Morning Star. That kind of seems like something that Cassandra would probably have. Let's see. Oh, Warrior. Okay, yes, so that would be her. And then we're going to compare. Yeah, that looks quite a bit better than that. Highland, she can't do that. And that was what she had before. Okay. Alright. So that's what we got. We got a new thing for her. It's got more attack power and Sunder.
Here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Valroyo to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on...
So this guy is obviously super cheery all the time and very much supportive of what we're trying to do here by, you know, saving the world. And I'm standing right here.
Don't talk about me like I'm not here.
You shouldn't even be here! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
I do have to say, it does seem a little fishy that my hand is glowing in association with that giant thing that spits out demons. Okay, so we can take the mountain path, which is fast but indirect, and the soldiers will act as a distraction, but there may be casualties. If I go with the soldiers, it's a careful sustained assault, and the soldiers will stand with us. That's good. But we might lose those scouts in the pass. You know what? I'm gonna go with the soldiers.
I say we charge. I won't survive long enough for your trial. Whatever happens, happens now.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
I feel like we stand a little bit of a better chance if we have soldiers to help us when we're going through, even if it's more of a direct route. Plus, if there's more enemies, maybe we'll get more experience points. Who knows? We're all in this together. We're all in this together. Alright. Yeah, when I was playing Origins, I definitely missed a lot of loot. I mean, I guess I don't necessarily know for sure, but I can almost guarantee you I did. Oh, take all that stuff. Yes, ma'am. So, weapons, Griffin Shield. Alright, is this better than what you have? Willpower versus magic defense, but one more armor. I don't know if that's actually any better. And then a Highland Dirk, which is not as good as the stiletto I have. Let's see, R2 is to compare to the offhand. It's the same thing. Oh, a stiletto, that's what I had. Okay, that is actually better. Okay, so I'm going to equip that over the offhand one. So now I should have 2 stilettos equipped. And those have an extra flanking damage bonus. This will be good because I'm already trying to do that anyways. Okay. And we gotta follow that marker. Yeah, look at that.
Die! Be wary, another Fade Rift.
Alright, let's go kill some stuff. I wonder if I'm supposed to do this from the front. And that's kind of like how it's supposed to go.
How many rifts are there? We must seal it if we have to get past.
Quickly then!
Alright, so we have that disrupt rift thing. Let's see. Did it work? Oh, alright, I guess I did. I didn't really get any like animation or anything that showed that I disrupted the rift there. But if it worked, it worked.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Lady Cassandra, you managed to close the rift. Well done.
Do not congratulate me, Commander. This is the prisoner's doing.
Is it? I hope they're right about you. We've lost a lot of people getting you here.
Yeah, and they probably don't feel too good about it since they probably all still think I was the one who did this. But I'm going to try to reinforce that I am here to help.
I can't promise anything, but I'll try my best.
That's all we can ask. The way to the temple should be clear. Liliana will try to meet you there.
Then we'd best move quickly. Give us time, Commander.
Make her watch over you, for all our sakes.
So, I forgot Solas. When I was playing Origins, I swear I saved him after some event. Something happened, and I swear I saved Solas from something. Now, my guess is that's probably the canon thing, but I don't know if that would have changed.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left?
Like, would that have changed, though? I don't think it would have.
Where you walked out of the
That must
Fade.
not have been one of the decisions
our
that could have
soldiers
changed
found
the,
you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you.
changed the game, because
No
I think
one
it'd be a
knows
little bit
who she
odd to
was.
have a completely different named character. Yeah, I don't think that would have worked out. So even if you don't rescue him, he must still survive, because I can't imagine they would have designed this game to have one of your companions just all of a sudden not show up. I'm going to give this to Cassandra, because she needs that. And then this, I can't equip yet. Level 6. Okay, so I'm level 2, and I got a level 6 item already. I don't really get how that happens, but okay. And then a hunting longbow. Yeah, I guess if I wanted to be an archer, I guess I probably could. Whoa, a lot of death and destruction over here. So are those like people? Or are those demons that were killed? Because they're people, that looks painful.
bridge is a long way up.
Oh, it's Liliana.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple.
Some of those guys have cool looking armor. I'm sure I get some cooler looking stuff as we go along.
This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
Am I ready? You know what? Just tell me what to do.
I'm assuming you have a plan to get me up there.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Okay. So...
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
One of ours? Yeah, he's
What
one of
are we
ours.
hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
So sometimes confusing, 'cause it sounds like they're using breach and rift interchangeably?
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't
And now all I
touch
want
it.
to do is touch it. Probably like hurts
The
you or something if you end up
sacrifice
touching it. And I don't want to take any undue damage because I don't want to waste all my potions.
That is divine.
Here we are. Now is this supposed to be where I started? Like before, like where the explosion happened was right here?
Someone help me! What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but
So is that a bad thing or a good thing? Okay, that does look bad.
What's going on here?
Run when you can! Hold them!
We have an intruder. Kill her, now.
you were there. Who attacked? And the divine, is she? Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
That's actually a pretty cool shield she's got.
Echoes of what happened here. The Fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons.
It's
Stand
closed, but let's
ready.
open it. You know, for plot. Guess it's kind of similar how when you get a broken bone, sometimes you have to like re-break it to set it properly. Gonna be painful before it gets better. So another thing I feel like they did a better job of this than compared to Origins. Oh my god. That thing looks awesome.
Now!
That thing looks so cool. Okay, I'm hiding because I don't want you whipping me. One thing I do feel like they did better on... Oh cool, we can disrupt this one too. I felt like the daggers in Origins,
We must
size-wise,
strip
were
its defenses.
very
Wear it down.
disproportionate. I don't know, I really felt like the daggers were kind of disproportionate to the bodies. I mean, they're almost as long as, or longer than the swords. Kind of hard to see around here. Let's see. Might do a little bit of pokey backstabbing. Yeah. Whoa, backwards. Oh, God. Can I do this thing again? Alright, let's see if we can do that. Oh! Ooh, Varric almost just died there.
More coming through the rift.
I think I'm doing a pretty good job so far. One thing I'm not very good at, I don't really check my health all that often. So, I could very easily get, just very easily just die, basically, because I'm just not paying attention to my health. Like, okay, so hold on. So for you, why didn't you use a potion? I need you to maintain your health. Don't hit me. Oh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Okay, hold on. Ah! Okay. Oh, now I'm gonna get you. Yeah! Alright. I don't feel like that really did anything. Holy macaroni. This guy is freaking tough. I'm doing like no damage. So I feel like I was looking trying to understand how much extra damage you do when you flank. And I remember doing like 29, 30 damage. But this guy, I'm doing what, like 1, 2 damage? This is crazy. I do kind of like when they give you a big boss like early on, because I really do feel like that kind of gives you perspective on, you know, how important is the quest you're undertaking, and you know how difficult is this venture going to be. Oh, great. And I feel like by doing this, it really kind of puts that in perspective that this is a big undertaking that we're taking on. Even if it's the first boss. And you know, I'm sure these things probably get harder as you go through the game. Because being in the prologue, if it's, you know, if it's this easy the rest of the game, I mean, these things probably should be really, really massive and crazy. Yeah, oh, right in your face. This guy is really cool looking. This guy's like really cool looking. Okay, I honestly don't even feel like I'm even close to hurting him. Maybe I can do one of those disruptions again. I disrupt it again. Alright, if I do this, maybe that'll be enough to kill him. Yeah!
Now, seal the rift!
And then we seal it.
Do it!
That guy is really cool looking. And I'm guessing that would be that pride demon, that's what that was. Okay, so I think I have a plan on how I want to deal with all these rifts. I think what I'm going to do is just try to disrupt it every time. And I think it'll be helpful if I have that stealth ability. I can duck out, the monsters will attack everybody else first, and then I can disrupt it without getting hurt. That's kind of my hope. And then closing those rifts shouldn't be all that difficult. I wonder if, like, you get more and more waves of enemies before you can actually close it as time goes on. I really hope not, because that would just make those an absolute time sink. It's like when they make a hard mode that all it is they just have more health and defense, so all you gotta do is beat on it for longer, but you always die easier. I think hard modes like that are ridiculous. I ain't got time for that.
Oh.
Hello, young...
I didn't know you were awake.
Person?
I swear.
Alright, relax, it's okay.
Don't worry about it. I
beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand.
Well, of course, I'm like this god now, so... all must bow to me.
It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3
Wait,
days.
3 days? Then we're safe.
Then the danger is over.
The breach is still in the sky, but that's what they say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
So that seemed like it was like an elven servant. I wonder if... because again, I didn't play Dragon Age 2. I only played Origins, and am now playing Inquisition. And I don't really remember what happened with kind of the servant elves at the end of Origins even. And I won't spoil it, because if you haven't played Origins, you absolutely should play Origins, because it was really cool. Now, what do we got here? Oh! Bunch of stuff. Alright. And we get experience for reading these notes. I did know that. So let's look at all of our new gear before we cut the end of this episode. Okay, yeah, this is like significantly better. Like 50% better. I'm not even going to compare all this stuff because that's like the DPS of that. That is crazy good. Okay, so we'll go to armor. Here's all the different armors we have. Yeah, so like way more protection on all these things. And I'm going to go with 83, 84. These are like pretty small bonuses. 91. That one's going to my tank for sure. 72, that has the lowest, but it's got some fire resistant. And only I can wear this one. This has 72, but it's got Constitution and Cunning, so it adds a little bit of hit points and a little bit of critical chance. I'm going to go with that on my character now. Let's see. Oh, I don't have anyone else in my party right now, so we'll hold on to those. And then move to valuables. I'm going to do that to clean up some things. I'll do that with my weapons too, so that way I can just kind of sell things off. Try to keep a clean inventory. No accessories yet. That's some crafting materials, valuables. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to do any crafting or not in this game. Alright, so for right now, I'm going to go ahead and call it. We just finished the prologue, and I will come back, and I'm guessing that once we get back, that's going to be the start of the actual game. So when we come back, we're going to begin our journey in trying to seal these rifts. And I'm kind of hoping it'll be a little bit more open world. We can kind of go wherever we want. There might be some areas we can't go just because we won't be able to kill all the enemies. We'll just get killed all the time. But I look forward to seeing what other kind of areas there are in the game. And I hope you'll stay with me. Again, put some comments below. And feel free to give me any suggestions or recommendations on how I should be playing moving forward. But again, no spoilers. Spoilers are bad. Don't be a jerk. Don't spoil the game. Alright, this is Part-Time Gamer. See you next time.